Hey everyone, this is Commander CH, or also known as LOG Commander on the Xbox. Maybe some of you read my name, maybe some of you don't. I don't really care. Anyways, this should be a kind of quick tutorial on the Venus and how you could get a good time on it. Because I'm running Sparrow Race League quite some time right now. I'm on a really high score in Guardian GG in the Elo ranking or ELO ranking. I don't know how to pronounce that actually. So I'm just gonna give you a quick hints during the run, like what you should do, what you should not do probably. So it's gonna be really quick and you're gonna be focusing a lot because it's gonna be, yeah, super fast everything. Basically, what you wanna need is a very good start, or it's all over already if you wanna go for a record run. Like a world record run. If you don't get the start done correctly or like with some luck of your enemies, it's pretty much over right away. And that happens quite often. At least it happens quite often to me. However, I've been going on really consistently on these runs, so I still get a time on below 4 minutes and 5 seconds every time. Anyway, so depending on your start position, I got the sandwich spawn in the frontier. You want to go to the right or to the left. Pretty much look at your enemies. If you spawn left, just go left, down it still works. If you spawn right or middle, go right. You try hitting those doors, like watching your enemies. Don't try to get every door in case your enemy is pushing you off somehow. That's pretty much the start you want to get. Like, optimize your run that you get in the front, because you have to get in the front. It's going to be way harder to skip your enemy if you're not in the front right away. So, as we're on this, I'm not going to explain like the little tricks you gotta do. There's some points you can focus on to get your stuff done. The first thing is you gotta be having all armor from the SRL, of course. The helmet not giving you a reduced spawning time, but giving you the option to like kind of push your Sparrow down and lifting your Sparrow up. Because you got to lift right here, as you can see, you got to lift your Sparrow up to skip one jump that's going to slow you down. That's just a quick example. There's a lot of such things in these runs, and you need more fuel so you can do more boosts, and you need to be able to gain more fuel by doing tricks. You never want to be going for using tricks by pressing RT, or yeah, pretty much RT on, which is going to be the brake, because brake is slowing you down, and it's pretty much a death trigger for your runs. If you push that button once, your run is just going to be over for World Record. Just never use that button. Instead, you're going to be using the cross thing. I have no idea of the English name of that thing. Like where you can lift your arms, or like to do the actual tricks, to be honest. Like, it's gonna be at the bottom left of your controller, what you're gonna be using to do these tricks. You gotta watch your fuel every time. You're going to be learning to optimize the run yourself while doing that, like where should they use the boost, etc. And while watching this video, you can actually already see how I'm kind of going for the run, like what kind of way I'm using to successfully get to the ending really quick. Now in the final lap, I'm trying to explain you really fast what I'm actually doing, what buttons I'm pressing, etc. So you gotta be focusing really good that you can understand, that you can actually follow me what I'm doing here. So we're almost done with the second lap here. And yeah, there's some RNG, by the way. The servitor at the very beginning can push you off, as well as some directs. And those hydras there, if they're bad spawns, they can really just push you off. So anyway, so here we are. So we're just going off, always heading to the right here, trying to clean the Sparrow here. Hit all the doors. Don't use this boost here, but do use one to the left here. Use eventually one to the right here. Eventually a second one, depending on how you land. Try not to use a boost here. Lift your Sparrow up that you have a good landing at the very end of it, but not earlier. Now just try to focus, keep going forward. And like you see past this door here right now, you push to the left completely with both buttons. Push to the left, and right here you got a boost to the left. At the there you can see it. Take the upper way. Gonna jump up a little bit here. Push to the left. Then reach that door. Just try to stay straight forward. Keep forward right here. Eventually gotta use a boost there, maybe not. Try to stay really clean towards the next door here. Now go left and push left as well. Lift the Sparrow, that you can always do that jump. Push your Sparrow down and lift it up at the very end. Then here lift the Sparrow up again and push it down right here. and keep going forward and push the sparrow down, do a trick if needed. Then we just go straight forward. Don't do anything here or you're gonna bump. You can either lift or push it down here depending on how you're landing. Then just keep pushing down. Don't do anything here until right now, push it down. Lift it a little bit at the very end so you don't bump into the floor. Keep going forward. Do a right boost right here and do a left boost right here. And you should be pretty much done with it. So anyways, your runs are pretty much going to be yourself optimizing it over and over again. You have seen how I have been trailing through. This run has been extremely lucky with the spawn, extremely lucky with all 3 laps so that I got this time done. And it's pretty much everything about optimizing the very few milliseconds or whatever you got there. Like you gotta be doing those corners really close, etc. There's so many things that affect your speed so much. So it's pretty much about just keep playing, hope for your enemies not to push you off at the very beginning, because that's very crucial for a record run. And get yourself a pattern in your head. Like, Venus is pretty much straightforward, but if you have Mars, you have like pretty much 3 different ways you can go depending on where your enemies are. I'm going to try to make a video if I can. But anyways, it's pretty hard to explain everything. I hope you could follow me a little bit. And I hope it's going to help out some of you guys, because I see that the challenges are rising now, the enemies are going to be stronger right now. But anyways, I hope it kind of was helpful. There was a lot of talking, it's very much to explain how it works. You pretty much got to give your head a chance to optimize the runs on your own, and then you can be successful in SRL. As told, you need the armor or it's not gonna work. Chest is less likely useful because it's just respawn, but everything else useful. So yeah, I hope you can give me a like there, hope it was somehow helpful, and see you guys.